Hey, I'm going to take you through all the stretches you should be doing every single day to complement your weight training. This is your chest stretch. Now you can do this through a doorway at home, or if you have a gym membership, you can do it through the squat rack. So this is the back version of it, just so you can see front and back angles. Next, we're going to do a glute stretch. This can be done sitting on a chair. If you're super tight, that's exactly what I recommend. So we always stretch both sides of the body, and it's up to you to learn what areas of your body you're the most tight in and prioritize that. You can also do this laying down on a bench or on a mat on the floor. And this just gives you a bit more of a stretch than if you were sitting down or standing up doing this particular stretch. Then we're going to move on to your pigeon stretch. This is a super important one if you get sciatica. It's going to help open up those hips, stretch the glutes and hamstrings, and also your lower back as well. So we're aiming to get our head towards the floor. But when you're stretching, you always have to work with your range and start to increase your flexibility as each time. Like, don't expect to be like super flexible to begin with. You get better as you continue to stretch. Once we hit 35, we really need to stretch like a lot more than probably what we'd like to. Otherwise, we just get super tight and then this causes injuries. This is your hip flexor stretch. Also very important if you're sitting down a lot or have it like a desk job. So we do left and right, and you really feel this right in your hip flexor. You can also alternatively do this by getting into a lunge position with one knee forward, and then you can tilt your pelvis forward. This stretch is your lat stretch. So we do left and then right as well. And this is going to stretch out your back muscles. This is your ab stretch. We're going to do like a cat-cow movement, except instead of doing the cat-cow, we're just going to hold the stretch. So this is rounding and then releasing, and you should really feel this as an abdominal stretch in the stomach. After we hit 35, if we don't stretch, we get injured. Here is your shoulder stretch. So starting with the right hand side, and then switch it over to the left, making sure you're holding for 30 seconds to a minute or until you feel the stretch release. This is what you do with all of them. So we're aiming for 3 rounds. Here we have the calf stretch, and then we swap. A strong body and muscle is one that has a full range of motion. Don't skip your stretching, and yoga would be a great complementary addition to your training work.